Howdy tech fans, I'm Dave Graveline. This is ITTV. If you haven't followed us on social media yet, you'll want to. We regularly give away special prizes. We did it just last week to many of our likers on Facebook and several of our followers on Twitter. So get social with us. It could pay off for you. Are you a burglar? We hope not. Then do you typically case the neighborhoods and homes you intend to burgle, making sure that no one is home first? Well, in this week's Product Spotlight segment, Michael's showing us a simple and affordable little device that may give you some peace of mind when you're away by steering criminals away from your home. Check it out.
Thanks, Dave. According to the FBI, recently there were over 2.1 million burglaries in the U.S. in 1 year, and only about 17% of U.S. homes have a burglar alarm. Whether you have an alarm or not, there are still some things you can do and high-tech gadgets you can buy to help deter burglars from your home when you're not there. Even if you have an alarm system, you might want to add something to your defenses that will discourage a potential break-in. One cool device we came across recently is simply called Fake TV. This sweet little LED lighting box makes it appear that someone is inside your home watching TV. It does this with a little panel of multicolored LEDs. The color changes are both subtle and dramatic, and are completely unpredictable. It flashes rapidly, flickers, and fades, and anyone outside your home will think you're inside enjoying the latest episode of Game of Thrones, or whatever TV show you're into. This will help you make your home a not-so-easy target. The Fake TV Burglar Deterrent is available in 3 different models. The FTV7 is the basic version. It will resemble a 27-inch TV. You can either have it on constantly, or with its light sensor that will sense when it gets dark, you can have it run on a timer. You can set this one to stay on for 5 hours after dusk. The FTV7 sells for about $25. Their next model is the FTV10. Like the last one, this one will simulate a 27-inch TV, but has 2 different timer settings. You can have it run for 4 or 7 hours after dusk. This one sells for about $30. That brings us to the FTV11. This one has LEDs that are 3 times brighter and will simulate a 40-inch TV, making it a better fit for bigger rooms. The timer settings are the same as the FTV10, at 4 or 7 hours after dusk. You can find the FTV11 for about $40. Now you could just leave the TV on and get the same effect, but they say the Fake TV Burglar Deterrent uses about 1/50th the power of a real TV. And you won't have to worry about the shortened life of your TV by leaving it on all the time.
What do you think about the Fake TV? Is it worth the small investment for the peace of mind? What other technology are you using to keep your home safe? Let us know by leaving your comments below or calling our Ask Dave hotline anytime, 24/7. 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Remember that our free Into Tomorrow app is available too, to send us an audio question or comment from anywhere in the world. In fact, if you want an entry into our ongoing cool Into Tomorrow hot summer giveaway, all you have to do is participate on the radio show by either calling our Ask Dave hotline or using that audio option on our app. When your call makes it on the air, you're automatically entered in our big giveaway. Chris is up next to help us take a look back at some of the biggest achievements in the tech world with his feature This Week in Tech History, including the first steps on the surface of the moon.
This week in 1903, the Ford Motor Company sold its first car. In 1925, station 2XAG in Schenectady, New York became the first radio station in the U.S. to broadcast with a 50,000-watt transmitter. The station, soon known as WGY Radio, could broadcast with 50,000 watts since it was owned by the General Electric Company, a company that knew a lot about watts. In 1962, this week, the Telstar communications satellite sent the first live TV broadcast to Europe. The bird was used to send TV programs between the U.S. and Europe. In 1969 this week,
it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind,
were the words spoken by astronaut Neil Armstrong, pilot of the lunar spacecraft the Eagle, as he made the first footsteps on the surface of the moon at 10:56 p.m. Eastern Time. And this week in 1983, the first 3-dimensional reconstruction of a human head in a CT scan was published. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin. the global innovation show for consumer electronics and home appliances, a show rich in its own history. Get more info at ifa-berlin.com. Have you thanked a military service member lately? Remember that Into Tomorrow has an ongoing Support Our Troops campaign. Log on to our site at intotomorrow.com and click the Support Our Troops link at the bottom of the page. That'll take you to a list of ways you can say thanks to all the men and women in uniform that keep us safe every day.
Don't forget about our free tech newsletter. Sign up now on our main page at intotomorrow.com. Be sure to then click the link in the subsequent email that you'll receive, and that confirms your subscription. Well, that'll do it for this edition of ITTV. Until next week, look for us online and, of course, on the radio. I'm Dave Graveline. We'll see you into tomorrow.
And only about 17% of the U.S. homes we have... What?